and welcome to Musicians Hangout with your host, Crash Fistbite, the Booty Pop Moopsie, and Maxine Maxwell from the Maxwells.
Hey everybody, happy Wednesday. It's so great to be back. We have a fun-filled evening for you, and we'll introduce our guests right after we go over our mission statement. All right, our mission statement here on Musicians Hangout is to be part of a revolution to create friendships with other artists and build a community network to save music. And we welcome Brett Allen of Brett Allen and the Rebels. Hey guys, thanks so much for joining us.
Thanks for having us, guys. We're happy to be here.
Absolutely. Where are you guys streaming from tonight?
We are streaming from the kitchen of our studio in Spokane, Washington.
Awesome.
Oh.
You're on the eastern side of the state. That's very cool. And I hear you're headed our way soon.
Right? Yeah. That's exciting. Can't wait.
We're leaving this morning. We're away to Kent, Washington. We're going to play at Casey's Bar and Grill tomorrow night, St. Patty's Day. And then we'll be in Linwood on Friday at the Vessel Tap House for a second kind of St. Patty's Day show.
Oh.
And we're bringing our good friend Jacob Van Nell along with us.
Oh, that's awesome. Is he?
Oh, I might have to go to that one. I might have to go to the Linwood Vessel show because Linwood is super close to where I live. And it's Brett Allen and Jacob Van Nell, for goodness sakes. Yeah, I might just have
That's a good show.
Oh, yeah, it's going to be a good show. A fun show.
St. Patty's weekend with you guys? That's crazy. Oh, my goodness. Super fun.
That sounds like a great time.
Well, and you've been super busy. Have you been working on going on a tour recently?
We were trying to put a ring tour together, and things didn't quite work out for that. So now we're kind of working on summer, but
Gotcha.
we've got some fun dates in Montana coming up in July, and we're working towards hitting the road this June, July, and August, and being out doing it, making magic happen all over.
Oh,
America.
hell yeah.
Yeah. You're making magic happen.
Yeah, you guys are amazing.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
Yeah. Well,
we're in the studio working on our second EP right now too, so that's
awesome.
We don't have a release date for it just yet, but it'll be out soon.
Cool. You'll have to keep us in the loop so we can promote it.
Trying to figure out.
Yeah, definitely. Hold on, folks. They'll be back.
They're having connectivity issues. Sorry, guys. We didn't hear you.
There we go.
It's okay. Yeah, we're having issues too. And my phone is like 4%, so we'll see if we make it through this whole interview.
Hey, that's all good. Oh, go ahead, Crash. Sorry, dear.
I was going to say, if things happen and you guys have to go, we totally and completely understand.
Right. Well, and a big reason why we had you on tonight was so that we could help promote that you're coming to this area and you're playing those St. Patty's Day shows in Seattle and Linwood. And we can plug you so that our peeps can show up and party with y'all, because I hear you put on a good party.
So, because the Bar Grill, they may have heard of it, but they don't know where. Yeah. That's yeah. So he's pulling that up right now. So yeah. So Thursday, tomorrow night, it's a free show. It starts at 9 p.m. He's trying to pull it up and having issues with his phone, but it is.
It's all good.
Okay. All right. It's at Cake Bar Grill, 24228 104th Avenue in Kent, Washington.
Awesome.
And that is going to be the first show.
Yep, and that's I'll run till.
All right.
Which one is
And
All right, so it sounds like Brett Allen and the Northern Rebels will be at Casey's Grill and Sports Bar Thursday, March 17th. That's tomorrow. So I'm just repeating it, guys, because your connection was really choppy. So I wanted to let everybody know what's up. And doors are at 9 p.m. They'll be with Jacob Bano. And
then Friday, they will be at the Vessel Tap House in Linwood. What time does that start? 9?
So let me see. Yep, 9 p.m. for that one too. Drink specials for St. Patty's. So get out, see Brett Allen and the Northern Rebels at either location or both locations if you're feeling like partying it up with those guys. They are very fun to hang out with. Trust us.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh gosh, they froze. I'm gonna get a hold of
I think they froze.
At least they look fabulous. You guys look like
They do look amazing, I gotta say. Like,
they look great. Freeze frame.
mine would always do something super like.
All right, I'll
No,
I'm gonna get a hold of.
we knew that was a possibility that might happen. Can we get a hold of them? Can they come back? Another Scooby-Doo mystery will be solved. Stay tuned.
We can always reschedule them too. I mean, we've had them on before. In fact, I was saying earlier, we've had them on our concert series a few times. And it was just funny to find out as I was going through some of the list of artists that we featured on those concert series that we hadn't had Brett Allen and the Northern Rebels on for guests on our interview show yet. I know he's got a
Dusty.
Here, Brett. Love you, Dusty.
And Paul, he hit it right on the nose. Connectivity is a bitch, bro.
It
right?
is.
Right? And we have Dawn in the house, and guess what, Dawn? I got to show you something.
Oh,
Guardian
right.
sandwiches.
Oh, I should have worn mine. Oh my goodness. Yeah, that was so fun featuring those merch packages this weekend with you. Oh, the weekend went by too fast. It really did.
In the back.
Yay!
Hey.
I just sent you a message. So yeah, just disregard that. Yay. I'm glad you could make it back.
Yeah, phone because it's way better internet than my shitty phone. So
Oh,
here we are.
good.
Now we can hear each other.
Oh,
Yay.
great.
I was saying earlier, Crash, I love your Sin Circus hoodie. Like, those are our boys. We love Sin Circus.
Right? Those guys are so awesome. And they always do the horns. Horns up, bros. Love those guys.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Like, I feel like I've known
well,
those since we
since
were
we're
just
back
like
again-
kids.
We should plug our new clothing line that we have here.
Oh, yeah,
Yes.
it's backwards
Oh.
land.
See it there.
Plug everything.
We just dropped we have new shirts, and those will be available for sale here at the shows this weekend as well. So definitely come out and buy merch, especially with gas prices the way they are. Come buy some merchandise because
Right?
let's get down the road.
Yeah.
Exactly. And do not, I'm going to tell you this right now. Wait to fill up while you're in Linwood because you do not want to pay any of those stupid Seattle prices. That's just damn ridiculous.
I'm not sure what y'all are paying in Seattle, but it's like $4.69 here in Spokane.
$5 in Seattle.
Ooh, yeah. Pardon my French, but fuck everybody.
Yeah, no, it's fucking ridiculous.
It is.
If you go to Linwood, though, it's cheaper. It's like $4.69. So
yeah, it's gonna
just
be
a heads up.
So it's like paying home
Sorry,
prices.
Seattle.
See, we drive to Idaho to get cheaper prices.
Right? Well, I will let you know where the cheap prices are.
I don't blame you. Yeah, I would do that too. I mean, you're right there. It's not too far away just to skip over.
Yeah, it's only 28 miles.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yep. In 20-minute drive, get 40 cents cheaper on my gas. I'll take it.
Well, I don't know about a 20-minute drive. Depends upon the time of day. Sometimes it's a 71-minute drive.
Yeah. Especially
Uh,
opening up more.
Well, are
definitely.
we and to State Line, Idaho, or are we talking about Kent to Linwood?
oh, right? Okay. True.
Traffic is really shitty out here. So.
Well,
Right.
if you're taking the I-5, yeah, it's just going to be shitty.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, not looking forward. Definitely looking forward to the parties this weekend. So.
Oh yeah.
Right.
Well,
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Even though there's shitty traffic, even though there's crappy prices for gas, like it's a whole like journey in itself to be on the road for your show. I mean, come on.
Oh, yeah.
Dusty says that she's going to drive from Tacoma to Idaho to get cheaper gas if she has to. Girl, I feel ya.
I've seen. I wouldn't put it past her. Like Metal Cat's always
Right.
over there.
Metal Cat is.
She is.
And she's gonna move.
Cheers to you, Metal Cats, for always being at everyone's shows,
Yes.
for always supporting music wholeheartedly, and for being your magical Metal Cat self. This drink's for you. Skull!
We love you, Metal
Skull.
Cat.
Yeah. Oh yeah, dude. The world needs fans like Metal Cat.
Oh
sure.
yes, definitely.
This is her
She's been
response.
to all of our shows. She's amazing.
I love seeing what she gives to fans online and stuff too. It's
I see her
people
everywhere.
like that.
That's cool.
Yes. Like I have a friend Dewey who also he just shows up at random shows in the weirdest places. Like Two-Headed Crow, my friend's Two-Headed Crow played in Chehalis. And Dewey lives clear out in Gold Bar, a ways away.
That
And
is.
there he is. He just walks in. He's like, "Hey guys." It's like, what? He didn't even know they were playing that night.
Wow.
He just yeah, just goes to
We got a
shows.
guy here in Spokane. It's one tambourine man. He shows up at shows with tambourines and plays the tambourine with every band.
Oh my
Dude,
god!
I love that.
And he lives
So great.
50 miles out of town.
Whoa.
20 years ago,
What
it was
is-
him all greased up, disco pants.
Are you
Scary.
guys? So Mike Wiseman, the hemp wizard, he said that gas dropped to $3.99 in Florida. Dude, I might have to drive to fucking Florida to get gas.
Just to fill up, yeah. Because that makes
Well,
sense.
yeah, not to get political talk, but if every state had a governor like Florida, we'd all have $3.99 gas.
Perhaps, yes. I mean, I've been talking about this for a while. That back in 2008, we had inflation on fuel and oil like this. I remember filling up, going, "What the fuck? Why am I spending $80 filling my gas tank?" Mind you, I drove an '89 Suburban, but still, that was a lot for back then.
Dude, it's a lot for right now.
It's shitty, man. It's shitty.
Filling up my SUV is just ridiculous. And, it doesn't get the greatest miles per gallon because it's an SUV.
I spent $50 on gas last night. It got me half a tank. And I drive a Passat. So, it's not a very big car. It's not a tank. It still costs me
No,
$50
it's the
for it.
Volkswagen.
So yeah, it's a real rough time right now to be a band out on the road because of gas prices. Because we're already, and I'm not saying this about any of the venues we're playing at right now because it's just not. It wouldn't be true. But wholly, as a music scene, like we're already underpaid as it is.
Yes.
And musicians we're kind of known as those guys that'll pack $10,000 worth of equipment into $500 car to go pay $200 show. And what does a musician do after winning $1 million? He plays until he goes broke. That's what we do. And
there's a joke.
It's much harder to be out on the road being a band with gas prices like this. So that's kind of why all I can say, and I just can't stress it enough, is when you go out to these shows, whether you come to my show or you go to one of your friends' shows or anything like that, when you come out to these shows, man, buy some merchandise.
Yeah.
Because, if you're going to spend $60 to $100 on a play, at least spend 25 or $40. I mean, because these hoodies now, the cost of making these has gone up, so I can't go and sell what I used to.
Right.
Now they're $40 and I gotta charge that just to basically clear my overhead. You know what I mean?
Right.
And so definitely, like, all I can say to people is just buy some merchandise and support your local bands. Like, sacrifice a drink or two while you're at the bar. You help these cats get down the road and get a few, couple of fucking hot dogs in their stomach or something while they're
right.
They don't call it.
So there's a joke. And it goes, there's two musicians walking down the street. One's a guitarist and the other one doesn't have any money either.
What do you call a musician without a girlfriend? Homeless.
Keyboardist.
Homeless. That's good.
But that's hilarious. Yeah.
It's definitely true.
I think of that movie Airheads because he's living with his girlfriend.
They want somebody to come out. I'll go. They met one of the hostages, you idiot.
Right.
And a lot is to say about a tip jar too. I don't know if the venues that you play at, you're allowed to put out a hat or a jar or open a guitar case, but that's helpful too when we pull in the tips. So don't forget to do that if you can, because that helps too. People want to give and
yes.
And on top of those, plug these venues, man. If you guys haven't gotten out to Casey's Sports Bar and Grill in Kent, and I believe the address is 24228 104th Street or Avenue in Kent, Washington.
I think you're strong.
Check that place out, man. They've got just killer food. Their service is great. Their staff is awesome. It's amazing. And I mean, you find it's like kind of little gastro sports pub kind of place, and it's really good. And if you haven't been to the Vessel Tap House, check those guys out, man. Like, they got.
And I was just gonna.
And there's like 4 different.
Right. And they have new owners. They have, like, their
little pizzeria part.
Ooh, that sounds nice.
There, they've got a big. And then in their brew house in the back is where the stage is, and they can have their shows, and people can still have a nice quiet dinner while there's a big ass show going in the back. That place is super cool. It's, definitely check it out. If you went to arcades and shit when you were a kid, definitely go to Vessel Tap House.
Very cool.
Because again, it's just like great staff, amazing food, killer service, Whatever you heard on the news about somebody making a stupid post was a disgruntled employee. And learn to take a joke, folks, because this is 2022 and we need to thicken up our skin.
Well, don't they have new owners now anyways, the Vessel?
I don't know.
Because of all of this?
I know that Steve took a step back and he's letting other people run stuff. He's kind of like me, like he's, an emotional. Somebody comes in his business or whatever, and he's going to snap back and probably say something he shouldn't have publicly or whatever, in certain cases. I've been guilty of it in the past myself. I'm a pretty passionate guy.
I think we all have at some point.
We all have been. I mean, we've all been there. I mean, we are all, rockers. We're all rebels, and it's happened. And it's too bad. Emotions are
I'm
just really
Brooke.
high lately. It's so sad, and that's why our world is
Yeah.
in this disarray. So,
Yeah.
that's why we're about community
Yeah,
building,
this
being cool
Yes.
with
whole
everybody.
era
You know?
of culture that people don't like things that they're saying too needs to kind of stop. Like,
Yeah.
you know, that's unfortunately that's what makes America as great as it is that like you may not like what I have to say, but it's my right to say it. I may not like what you have to say, but it's your right to say it.
Right.
And the minute we're trying to tell people you can't say that because it doesn't line up with the way I feel, that's wrong. And so, you know, that's I don't mean to get up on a soapbox here, but it's just
Oh no, it's
I kind of got
fine.
No, everybody has their constitutional right to freedom of speech.
Well, and I think if we
Yeah.
all just talked about
go
it, we'd all see that we all see kind of alike. We do. Like we're all
The Greeks used to debate all the time. Greek philosophers, that's what
not-
they did.
and not
They
get all
didn't
butthurt.
fight, they debated. It was amazing. We need to take a page in that book.
But-
Yes, definitely. Go back to the age of, you know, being able to agree to disagree.
Yes.
We totally got to wear the togas, though. I'm
Yes.
totally all about everybody just chilling in a toga.
Like, first off, there's no zippers or pesky buttons when I have to take a piss at the bar, you know, because
Right.
you don't buy beer, you rent it.
That's what my husband wears.
Exactly.
So, so I just lift it up, lift the leg, I'm good to go, then we're done. You know,
Then
but
you're done.
anyway.
And Corey has a good point. He says, music
Yes.
helps with all the other bullshit.
It
Amen, brother.
Yeah,
Right.
Hit that one
Yes.
on the head.
it does. It does. And I also think that people like me and people in, you know, higher positions than I am doing what we do, we should also kind of not be willing to die on a hill for our beliefs and keep that shit to ourselves, you know? Like,
I'm a huge believer of that. I don't Facebook my shit. I keep that shit to myself. Funny
Yeah.
memes are funny. But yeah, like you don't need to put your whole life out on Facebook. Like that's just retarded. Keep that stuff,
Exactly.
You're just looking for an audience sometimes.
Well, we need good stuff out there online because there's too much crap. That's why it's cool to connect with other musicians, watch music that they're making, and, just build that network together so that, I don't know, we can survive this craziness.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, we survive it. We've been through worse than this, and that's that's the other thing that's kind of why things are. We have more voting age people right now that don't remember World War II and aren't old enough to realize that 2021 and 1942 or 2022 and 1942 are the exact same distance from 1982.
Isn't that crazy? That's so crazy.
Oh my God, that is
1942
crazy.
40,
Yeah.
Yeah. So we're only 40 years away from 1982. 1942 was only 40 years away from 1982.
That's crazy.
That's crazy.
So
It's kind of
it's
But it's true
how
because
much
I'm,
things have- look at how much
40
things have
something.
progressed, and people realize the dark part of American history is not that far behind us. So for
Right.
and if we
It's really
erase
not.
it and everything else,
Obviously, it
then
has
no
like a 40-year cycle.
Yeah, no one's gonna understand what's happening to them as their rights are being taken away because they don't know history.
Yeah,
like
isn't
we
that
do,
scary? Like,
because we were taught about a completely different history than we're learning.
Yeah. Oh my
Except
gosh, that just makes me
7th is
think of the Ukraine and like how Russia wants to take over and such a sad whole thing over there.
it is.
And that's a whole other thing. Like,
Yeah. So Ukraine, hold in there. Stick it to the Russians, man. And Russia, come on, man, give them a break.
Come on, yeah.
So to Ukraine, I hope you get the no-fly zone. I hope you get some air support or something and keep your country yours. Cheers.
Cheers. All right.
Right.
All right, yeah, that's enough political talk.
Let's talk a little bit about your
But anyway, we've got we've gone down a political
That's
side
okay.
note.
No worries. No
Thing
worries.
these days. So I am gonna. Yeah, I'm gonna have. Let's see. And it's got the same. It's got the same. I guess it's got the same kind of attitude as the EP that we dropped. It's definitely got a bit more of the outlaw country meets hard rock feel to it. It's got more party songs on it than the first EP did, but I still think it still has that same kind of voice to it. That's people are gonna listen to it and be like, oh my god, like where the hell did these guys come from? Which is kind of what we strive for in our camp.
And that's what you want, just like sideswipe people. And so they go, whoa, what just happened? That was awesome. Like, I really need to figure that one. I want to find that out more.
Yeah, it's like metal, rock, and country mixed together, and it's so wonderful.
Yeah.
A little bit of grunge, like.
Yeah, we want them to see.
I don't know if you got to see this, Brett, but Dusty says, Brett Allen, he got a voice.
Love the banter.
The Northern Rebels. Yeah. And we do too.
More or less, like without having like any of it.
Oh,
that's
what?
how it usually is.
Oh no, did you? Sorry, I think I'm not.
No, we're here.
Okay.
I'm here.
I'm like,
wait, no, I'm here. I'm just quiet.
Everything got copy. I'm sorry, guys.
No, we have a delay.
Down and 6 o'clock comes early.
Uh-oh. I think we're losing you again, Brett. Sorry.
Yeah.
No.
Oh. He'll be back, I promise.
You kind of broke up there. What was that?
I gotta say, you freeze well. At least you look good when you're frozen. You don't have that crazy frozen
face, like.
Because I would freeze like.
I would be like this. Something stupid.
Freeze frame.
Drummer face.
Yes, a still freeze.
Oh,
again. Damn it.
He'll be back. He'll be back.
Man, I just really appreciate what he said about, agreeing to disagree and us being able to talk politically without, hating on each other.
Freaking out.
Yeah, we can totally have that as part of the platform and not freak out and just talk about it. And like I said earlier, when we talk about things like that, it's surprising how many of us in the States are actually on the same page if you just, hear everybody out and just have cordial conversations about it.
Right. Everybody gets so emotional about it.
No.
It's like, whoa, bro, but it's kind of not.
Well, and I kind of wonder if it's, we're just emotional about everything in our world ever changing. And yes, history is repeating itself, but also our generation isn't used to everything being thrown at it. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
This hasn't happened within our lifetime, and it's a good time to connect with each other and just have a good time with music.
Yes.
Yeah.
And
that's what I think is cool about our community is that we've been able to, bring so many different people into it, and we do have that community network.
Well, we don't bring the politics and stuff in it. We play, we have a good time, we support each other, we love each other, and that's what it's about. That's what it's about. Like, we are a community. Yeah. There's no other way of putting it. Like, we are a community. We're very loving towards each other.
Well, and we are super, I'm going to say blessed.
She gets it.
Yes, Metal Cat would get it.
Gets it.
You know us all, like
Yes.
we're all crazy, but we're all people and that we're all really cool and we get along and support each other. And
Right.
yeah,
Even though we may not have the same ideas about a lot of stuff, we put those differences behind us because we're
that's
playing
what
a show.
I love about music, because you can write about that in a song, but your audience, your fans, and even other musicians are going to decipher, even what you're implying in your music, what you're processing could be totally different to your listeners. And I
Right.
love that, because then it makes it personal to them.
Yes.
And it speaks to them. And I don't remember which guest it was. It might have been our last guest, Wyatt Only, that had mentioned that there's people at his show from every side of the
Yep, it
political
was like,
spectrum and life spectrum, etc. And they're all just singing, having a good time. And that's our culture. That's
yes.
beautiful. I
Like,
think that's
yeah.
really good. I'm going to check on Brett because he's not back yet. And I'm
You
like,
do. And like I said, we totally understand. He's
yes.
got a very busy date tomorrow, going out on tour.
Totally. Yep.
Going to, tomorrow night, you can catch him at Casey's Sports Bar and Grill, and at 9 p.m. And he's bringing Jacob Beno with him. And then Friday night, you can catch him at the Vessel Tap House in Linwood. And he will be also again bringing Jacob Beno. Jacob Beno is amazing. Brett Allen and the Northern Rebels, they are also amazing. You definitely want to check him out. There's going to be drink specials because, hello, St. Patty's Day.
Yeah.
So probably a lot of green beer. So, yeah, definitely check it out. Grab some food while you're there. Buy some merchandise, some
Definitely.
EPs, CDs, stickers. I don't know what they have. Support your local musicians. Gas prices are horrible.
Appreciative that Brett brought up, buying their merchandise and helping
Yes.
us and helping the musicians, get
Just
back.
go to the next spot.
Yeah. I mean, they've got hotel costs, they've got overhead costs with their merch, they have overhead costs with travel to, different areas. And yeah, help your fellow musicians out, help your music community out. If you are not a musician and you're a fan, definitely find that tip jar and buy that merch from them.
I was going to say, if you don't have the money for a hoodie or a t-shirt, all you have is that $5 bill. Tip them that $5 bill, because that $5 will count. I promise you.
Oh yeah. And I can speak, from experience that yes, I absolutely love having a drink or a shot with a fan, but I don't need 10 of them because that's going to just fuck me up, and has. I've been there.
Right.
Because I'm a rock star and I want to have a shot with y'all. But, for what is a shot? Between $5 and $10, I know that depending on what you are drinking, that can go toward them and in their pocket, for hotel, for gas, for food. So,
right.
So yeah.
Or a hot dog or a cup of noodles, for goodness sakes.
You and your cup of noodles.
God damn, that's ramen.
She loves them.
Dude, it's called cup noodles.
Now everybody's going to bring you like a flat. They're going to be like, here's your tip, Crash. Here's some cup
Here's your cup noodles. It's
okay,
not cup o noodles. It's
I'm
cup
checking
noodles.
I'm going to check on Brett. How about you plug for Mike?
Got it. Boom. Okay, kids.
Boom, baby.
We have the musicians Hangout Harmony from the Hemp Wizard, and you can find them at hempwizard.net. And here's the thing, it's their 1 year anniversary, and boy, do they have a deal for you. If you put in the promo code WIZARD1, you save a whopping 40% off of your order. That is insane. That is amazing. So, and I highly recommend their lotion. I'm telling you, you put it on and you can feel your skin come back to life instantly. And it is formulated to actually absorb into your skin and not just sit on top. The beard oil you can use in your hair, ladies. It makes it all shiny. Men, of course, in your beard. That's what it's for. Shine up your tattoos with it. I like to put on the lotion, add a couple drops of the oil, put it in, lock in that moisture. My skin is always soft. So again, hempwizard.net. Use the promo code WIZARD1 and save 40% off of your purchase. One more time.
I'm so glad that I have this lotion because
And Mike says, the hemp wizard himself, he said, Hemp Wizard 1 from now until March 27th, 40% off. Go to, and I'm going to put up Hemp Wizard right now. Right. Well, put hempwizard.net. And this is where you can find not just the musician's Hangout product, but they have a huge selection. And most of that selection features local musicians, well, around the world, I guess.
Yeah.
And Harmony smells amazing.
It does.
Oh,
We
man.
are not just biased. This is really great stuff. And I've heard that from others. I am so thankful that I have it during, I guess it's kind of springtime, but it's still winter like here. So our skin is more dry.
Yes.
And I'm just so thankful that I have it because of everything that I do with my
Absolutely.
yeah. So it's nice.
Oh, and he said they even have lotions in Hemp Wizard, including our guests next week, which cat's out of the bag. It is walking corpse syndrome.
Yeah, so
That's
we get to
right.
have Walking Corpse Syndrome on Musicians Hangout next week, which is going to be so killer. They're pretty awesome.
They are amazing. Amazing. Sorry, talking about the Hemp Wizard lotion. I have to put my lotion on.
Oh, I know, I understand.
Feels so good. It's almost like that foot massager you had me use. Oh, man.
Put the lotion on the skin.
Or cuts the holes again. Put the fucking lotion on the skin.
Do it. You're going to want it. Trust me. Well, and I'm going to
smells
have
so good.
Mike, I got to get a hold of you so I can buy a bunch of the lotion in bulk because I want to have it on hand at Crash's debut with Moopsy. So I want to be like, hey, you want some lotion?
Right. So Dusty is asking what the scent is like.
Oh.
Warm apple pie with vanilla bean ice cream. That's right. And a little birdie told me that the Hemp Wizard himself thinks that this particular lotion smell is his favorite.
Really?
It is amazing. Holy crap. And he put the vanilla bean spin on it, and we could not be more happier.
Awesome. So, Mike, I'm going to connect with you. He says his inbox is always open, so I'll connect. We'll, talk after the show and make sure we are on the same page with the order and everything, and then put that in. Cool.
Again, it's hempwizard.net. Use promo code WIZARD1 now until March 27th and get 40% off, which is insane. You will not be disappointed. I almost said
I got a message.
Okay.
A message from Fritz. He says he's headed home and he'll try to connect there. So,
well, we have about less than 20 minutes.
Well, maybe you can come in and plug where to find him.
Dusty's like, I'm going to eat if it smells like that.
Oh, yeah.
So, funny thing you say that.
Yes.
Apparently, the Hemp Wizard had somebody eat some of the beard oil.
God, which one was it? Was it Sasquatch's? Whose did they eat?
Whose was it?
You got to tell us, Mike.
Yes, Mike, put it in the comments. We'll bring it up.
Might have been the Maui Wowie they ate.
Some dude named Anthony.
You would remember that.
Ate a bunch. I do remember that.
Yeah.
And they didn't even meet him once. So then I don't know, years down the line, they're like, hey, I think I remember this dude. He's like, oh yeah, I met you guys and I am the one that ate the beard oil. And they're like, oh my God. So
That's funny.
I think you guys can actually find the Hemp Wizards video on YouTube. I think it's the Cider Fest.
Yeah.
I don't know. He'll get back to us.
Yep.
I believe the Hemp Wizard is busy working his magic.
Oh, he's super busy. Let me see if I can get it. I know he messaged it to me.
Oh, he said, I don't remember what scent it was. It was last year on 420. 420.
It would happen on that day.
And they mentioned that in the video too, I think.
Warning. Do not ingest, especially on 420.
Even though it says Hemp Wizard. And there are actual terpenes in the products. And yeah, I use a lot of this oil and you can see it's still full.
Oh yeah, that's what I love about the oil too, is you use a ton of it and it's still still full. Like you said, it's it's never ending, which is wonderful.
Even the lotion, a little bit goes a long ways.
Oh, Mike says he's going to tell the story when he's on with us. Sorry, I clicked it. I did it at the same time.
As we always do.
I know. We think alike.
All the time. Happens way more than people think it does. Constantly.
That's what makes this work too.
Yes.
It does. It really does.
Sometimes I don't mean to not comment, but sometimes Maxie and I will literally write the same exact comment. So you just get the same comment over and over.
Well, and gosh, as I'm thinking about it, I know we don't have a calendar in front of us, but we're on another podcast coming up next week.
Next Tuesday, I believe.
That's right. Yeah. So
which I may or may not have to broadcast from the parking lot of my job.
Oh, that's right. Because we have to connect at 4 or something like that, right?
Yeah.
Ah! That cuts it close for us because of our jobs. It's true.
Yeah. And I don't want to be in traffic, trying to be
hey, I'm driving, whatever. It's
I'm getting pulled over by the cops because I'm on a podcast right now.
You got to have your phone kind of wherever the influencers that are driving have it, and they're just driving along talking it's no biggie, whatever.
I need to get one of those phone things, so maybe I can do it. I don't know. I'll figure it out. I'll figure it out by next week.
Man, that's how we roll on the show. We figure everything out. Sometimes as we go. Remember the freaking concert series? That was winging it every step of the way. The very first few, what?
We did not think it through. We're oh yeah, we can totally do it. It was crazy. Yeah. Things don't work out as they're supposed to be planned. Sometimes bands are late. Sometimes lings are late. Sometimes internet doesn't work. Sometimes a lot of other things just happen.
Yeah.
So you got to be quick thinking on the fly. It's gotten better. Although sometimes it just doesn't work out. So, but we always have backup plans. Usually.
We usually do. Or we're good at covering it on the fly. It was really crazy though. Just in a live concert setting.
Ooh.
It's my dad.
I was going to ask you if that was your mom. It's his mom calling right now.
I'm going to answer it. Hold on. I'm going to answer it live. Why not? What are we doing?
Dude, yeah. Okay. So for those of you who don't know, her dad, I'm not even shitting you, looks exactly like Robert Plant. I'm not even kidding you.
Okay, great. I told them all we were going to answer live.
Hi, Dad.
Oh, it's my mom calling from my dad.
I knew it was your mom.
And then she, didn't you talk about how my dad looks like Robert Plant?
Yes.
It's true.
See, I told you.
Well,
and her uncle I shit you not. Looks like the fucking Tiger King. It's crazy.
Oh, good. Thank you for letting me know that.
See?
That's good. Well, we'll catch up. Love you, Mom. Bye. She said, "Oh my goodness, I thought that you might be on your show." They just got back from a week-long vacation with my brother and the grandkids.
Oh,
I'm chopped liver until now, you know.
I know, right?
That's okay. Those
She called you when, like, I don't know what was going on. Something. The kids were napping or something.
She's called before, yeah. Oh, yeah, she did call me. Well, yeah, the kiddos were napping and she was waiting to go into a museum with them.
Oh, yeah, that's right. That's right.
Heck yeah, super excited to have Mike Wiseman on the show. That's coming up in April, right?
I don't have the calendar.
I know, we're terrible unless we have the calendar in front of us. I remember someone had reached out to us recently to get on the show, and we were like, so we're booking out in May. May is almost booked, in fact, so we'll be looking at June soon. So we try to slow it up so that we don't get, I guess,
too far ahead.
Because then things get a little crazy with scheduling because shows come up, life happens.
See, Mike's on it. He's like March 30th, bitches.
What? You're coming up before April. That's great. Oh, that's great.
That's right.
Awesome.
I was going to say, no, I think it's in March, actually.
We've got some awesome weeks coming up because, yeah, we have Walking Corpse Syndrome next week, and then we'll have Mike at the end of the month. That's a good way to have it, yo.
Oh, yeah. And thank you to Mike for hooking us up with Walking Corpse Syndrome. Anyways, and by the way, Walking Corpse Syndrome, those guys are so freaking cool.
Oh, absolutely.
Bunch of nice dudes. Amazing musicians. Definitely check them out. They're always on YouTube. Probably on every platform. They're pretty big. They're kind of somebodies.
Well, and I was going to mention also that Brett Allen and the Northern Rebels, you can find them on YouTube. You can find them on Facebook.
They are also somebodies, along with Jacob Van El.
Right. Oh, goodness. Yes. We've got some pretty cool people in our music community that are doing some pretty amazing things. And I would say that some of them, you know, downplay how big of a deal they actually are.
Yeah.
They are kind of a big deal. It's sort of cool to have them part of our community and get to know them and be able to support them along the way.
Well, I mean, you could be a big deal and be humble and not a jackass.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
I mean, just because you get some status, I mean, why do you have to be a dick about it? Like,
yeah.
And you were here just 2 minutes ago, so don't act like you're all that.
We spoke a little bit about that on Asgard Radio.
Yes.
We were talking about how, you know, it's much more appealing to hang out with other musicians who are humble and, you know, just cool and chill versus the egos, like the ones that have the big egos.
Nobody likes divas.
No, we're just kind of over that. We don't have to put up with divas in this industry if we don't have to. And it's a beautiful thing. It was, you know, very welcoming for myself into the music scene that there's always going to be drama. Like, I don't want to say there's no drama. There's always drama, but like that there's that more of a friendship and community platform with it for sure.
Right.
What?
So, there he is.
There he is.
That was quick. And real quick, Mike said, fuck the corpse. But make sure we tell them that when they're on next week because they will actually appreciate it. So, noted.
Absolutely, absolutely. Brett, welcome back. Thanks for connecting with us.
Yeah, you're back.
Yeah. I
Hi.
had to drive all the way across town to get to internet that worked.
Oh my goodness. Well, I'm glad that you got there and that we still have some airtime left.
Yes.
We have been promoting you like crazy. We told fans that they could follow you on YouTube and Facebook. Where else can our fans find you to follow you?
You can find us on Twitter. You can find us on Instagram. All of those are connected to our Facebook. You can find us on TikTok at Batner Official. So that's
Ooh,
just BATNR official.
fancy.
We have a TikTok page. We just reached 1,000 followers, so we're starting to do the live stream thing there with that, and try to generate some revenue with that as well.
That's
So,
cool.
yes, you guys are gonna have like kind of an awkward view of me for a moment because I just drove all the way.
That's okay.
Like a bat out of hell. I quit smoking cigarettes back in January, so I've been supplementing cigarettes with joints. So I'm rolling a joint.
Sacrifice the angle for that, Brett. And I am proud of you for quitting cigarettes.
Oh my God,
I
my boys
need
are better off for
to,
it.
and I'm really trying to, and I think I just need to take the plunge and just like bite the bullet. Just
Well, it's
do it.
definitely, a
Dude,
hard thing to do.
So I smoked for 33 years. I started smoking when I was 7 years old. Okay. I lived in Europe. Everybody smoked. It's fucking stupid, but I did it.
Oof.
So I smoked for 33 years. This last January, well, the last year and a half. I mean, you guys even saw it on a couple of my performances with you guys. Like I found times where no matter how good I felt, I would cough in the middle of a song.
Yeah.
Because my throat was just, it felt like shit because I smoked half a pack of cigarettes a day for 30 years. So I decided this last January that I was going to quit. That was my New Year's resolution. I've never kept a New Year's resolution. And so I'm like 90 days almost smoke free. I've got to be somewhere around 90 days there because we're 3 months in. So yeah, I'm somewhere around 90 days smoke free. I quit keeping count because it's just, I'm going for 10,000. So
good for you.
And
cheers to that.
Cheers.
Like I tried the Chantix, I tried the patch, I tried vaping, which just made me cough worse than smoking did, to be honest.
Oh my!
I've tried all of that too. The Chantix made me sick to my stomach, that's what it's supposed to do.
Yeah.
So I was like, yeah, not doing it. And the dreams, oh my god, the dreams are weird. And patches are useless. Like the lozenges are horrible. They just burn my mouth. Vaping was horrible.
The Nicorette gum was just gross.
Ew.
Yeah.
Like I did it all.
Yeah.
And to be honest, Crash, I mean, the day you quit is going to be the day that you just say fuck it and you put them down. Like that's. I mean, honestly,
I think I'm just about there though. I really do. I really feel like
you gotta hit fuck it. You really do, because like I tried everything in the book and I didn't really want to quit until the day I quit. The day I quit, I was like, I fucking hate these things. I don't want them anymore. They're gonna ruin my career.
Ooh,
helping
Dusty.
They don't
Metal Cat has a question.
Oh yeah.
She says, how have you found your singing since you quit? Have you noticed a difference yet? Are your vocals still strong and raspy?
Yes. So as far as that, like, I used to be in some screaming bands back in the day and everything else. So like I kind of learned to control that rasp anyway, way back then.
Right.
But as far as, my singing, my voice is stronger. I actually find myself pulling the microphone away to hit those big notes.
Wow.
Nice. Get in there.
Yeah.
And so, the power's there and everything else. And as far as the rasp in my voice, that's just, kind of been natural my whole life. People always told me I had a smoker's voice even when I was a little kid. They were like, you got such a cool raspy voice.
Some people are just like that. Like Tom Waits, he's super raspy too.
Yeah. And I don't think he ever smoked a day in his life.
No, but he is a weird guy, and I really enjoy his music.
Can't go.
Brett, I have a question. I have a question for you. So,
okay.
How did your band get its name?
Brett Allen and the Northern Rebels?
Yeah.
Well,
where'd that come from?
I mean, I am Brett Allen. And
yes.
And then we kind of, like I was telling you guys when we started doing the musicians hangout thing and I was playing the acoustic stuff with you guys, that I was all about rebelling the mandates and everything else. And so that kind of helped come up with the name.
I
am also from the South. And so I've got, quite a bit of rebel blood running through my veins. So it was a bit of a mixture of both. It was kind of a play on words. And, like I'm a Southern boy living up north.
I didn't know that. Where are you from in the South?
Missouri.
Oh,
I was going to say, do not say Zanesville, Ohio.
No,
We love you, Zanesville.
nowhere in Ohio. Oh shit, I don't have a lighter. All right, you're taking a trip with me. I gotta find a lighter.
Crash has a lighter. I got you that lighter.
Yes.
She's like, I got a lighter.
Just flick it.
Just flick it.
There's a story behind that, but that's not for here.
Yes. Did you know that Metal Cat is from Kentucky?
No shit.
Yes,
Yeah, I knew
Her
she
and
was
I
a
talk all
Southern
the
girl.
time. You
Oh yeah, that's cool.
know my lighter is, Austin? That'll work. My Snoop Dogg lighter.
Good.
Okay.
Glad you found something. All right. So, how
All
did
right.
you start your journey as a musician? So, you mentioned that people were like, "You got a great raspy voice for singing as a kid." Well, when did you start your musical journey?
I've been singing since I was knee high to a grasshopper. I started when I was young. I mean, I was a Navy brat, so I grew up all over the world, and I think what really first got me into music was probably my parents' friends. It was like my 7th birthday, and my dad's friends bought me Motley Crue's Theater of Pain,
Okay.
which had like Keep Your Eye on the Money and Home Sweet Home and Save Our Souls for the Devil and all. So there's great fucking metal tunes from the 80s. But then on top of it, my mom's friend bought me the Xanadu soundtrack. So, I had like my first taste of musical tastes where I had a Motley Crue album, which had, all this satanic imagery and these guys
and Emma,
lace and leather and shit talking about blood and fire. And then you had Olivia Newton-John.
Oh yeah, I guess it's Olivia Newton-John. I thought it was, for some reason, I thought it was ABBA, but that would have been kind of cool if it was ABBA though too. Which they have a new album coming out, I guess.
My mom is really
my dad is a huge ABBA fan, so I grew up with all that too. Fernando's a fucking great song.
I don't think anybody hears an ABBA song and doesn't know all the words. I mean, come on. Everyone knows. ABBA's awesome. Don't play like
that. I know a disco song. Oh no.
Right? A bunch of Swedes?
Yeah, right. Oh,
I guess only the men would do the interview. And somebody asked why the women didn't want to do an interview because they're two couples. And they're like, well, when you're 76, it gets easier to say no to things.
Yeah, because they're coming
like,
out.
Amen, brother.
I mean, and when you've been married that long, it gets easy to say no to things.
Right? Yeah. But I'm trash.
You women have your ways. That's like I saw a thing on TikTok. That's like I saw a thing on TikTok the other day or earlier today, and it was this lady. She does all sorts of TikToks like this, but hers was when you told your husband that you'd put out later, and then you realize that you walk in the door and it's officially later. Oh shit!
Yeah. Oh, all right.
In a healthy relationship, you know that the headache will go away. Just saying.
That's right.
It does. It does go away.
Healthy relationships can be for, long and happy.
Yes.
Too. See, wife and I've been married over 10 years, so I get that. I definitely.
How many years?
That's awesome.
Almost 10.
Good job. That's awesome. We're 18.
We got married in
18 years this year. Very cool. Yeah. Very, very cool. Yeah. We've been married 18 years this year, together for 20.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's unheard of these days.
I know, and I'm super, happily married and very much in love with him still. So
these guys are so cute together.
No.
You should see these guys because I get to see them off camera. And they are so damn cute. It's so sweet. Like I look at them, I'm like, relationship goals right there.
Oh, thanks. Yeah. I hope that for everybody too. I hope everybody finds that person. And I do believe that you and Amanda have that, Brett. I follow you both and you seem very much in love. It's great.
Yes.
To see a couple.
We're definitely a power couple.
Yes, you are. You are.
And one day, Miss Crash Fist Fights will one day have that, but
You will. You will.
right now, I'm having fun being,
There
the
you go.
single Crash Fist Fight Booty Pop Moobsy.
Watch out for those boys in Ohio. Oh.
Right? Well, they're all
Oh,
married
shit.
anyways. So
Oh, yeah,
it's
they're
all
all
good.
married. Aw.
They're all married. And, pals. I love those guys. They're my brothers in arms.
Watch out for any guy who's like, roll tide.
Right? Hey, you got a
Good
place?
chance he's probably kissing
Right?
his cousin.
Better watch out for those musicians looking for a place to stay, Crash.
I would let them hang out.
Too.
It's better than the
Just
come on I
remember.
had at the grocery store yesterday. This crazy guy was like talking to himself in the aisle, and I like looked at him and we locked eyes, and he smiled. We passed each other, and he's like, "Nice snake bites," and I was like, "Thank you." And then that opened the whole door for a conversation. Hey, those hurt? I'm like, yes, it's a piercing.
It did. It stung. Yeah.
It's
People
gonna
always ask
burn
me,
a
"Does
little
your
bit.
face
I
hurt?" I'm
mean,
like, no, it felt like fucking unicorns and rainbows.
right? It feels like a kitten licking you.
You should try it sometime. In fact, go
Right?
do that right now.
Right? Here, let me pull my knife out.
Oh,
Let's see how
man.
this feels.
Dusty, poor Dusty. She's like, I'm about to date a tree right now.
Oh my goodness.
I
You
kind
know,
of date a tree. His
there-
name is Tank. He's my drum kit. So I mean, he was a
I am
tree at
Groot.
one point, I guess.
It's true, he was.
There's a Groot joke in there somewhere. I am Groot.
Oh. Now
I
she's
think
gonna
that's-
have all those guys in the DMs. I'm Groot.
Hashtag I'm Groot.
I hear you want a tree, baby. Oh no, this is a whole new comedy segment for Dusty now.
I heard
Go
you're looking
Oh,
for someone. Like,
Dusty.
damn it.
Hashtag I'm Groot.
Oh, seriously, Dusty's characters got me through some of the darkest
That's
times.
it. Yep.
Oh,
Now, see, when you post
man.
this,
Every
people
time,
go
I
back
know
and
every
that's
time
right.
I hit her play buttons, I'm going to have a good time.
Sometimes
Every damn
I'm
time.
like, I better go to the bathroom before I hit this play button, or I could very well piss my pants.
Dude, even the pictures, the Barbie party pictures, like,
Oh my goodness.
I want to be those Barbies. They have a great time. I never get invited to the parties. They don't want to hang out anymore.
Okay, now you know, Dusty. So she's laughing over here in the chat. You know. Now, when you tag me on this shit, I'm running to the bathroom.
And when I do, it's always wrong.
Oh, I got something to say. I'm going to put you something in the comments.
Oh, see, now you got Crash having something to say to you now.
She's sitting near the toilet.
I am Groot.
Love you, Dusty girl.
Absolutely love you.
I am
There's
Groot.
you're frozen again and you look great. How do you do this? I want this magical power. So when I freeze, I look like that.
Just like,
It's not fair.
I'm always like this.
Well, ladies, I'm gonna have to bid you adieu. I got a lot to do.
Oh,
no,
no.
we
Before
totally
6 o'clock in the morning,
understand.
so I gotta hit the road. So
Oh yeah. Safe
So
travels and
Yes.
just wanted to say thank
Well,
you
thank you,
and
guys.
sign off in a way you guys already heard me stop. So
Ooh,
we thank you guys so much for the support and everybody watching, like I said, keep an eye out for that upcoming EP. See you tomorrow night at Season Kent, because Friday night at the Vessel Tap House in Linwood. We'll be over there much more often. And for those of you watching on this side of the state, April 5th at Cruise will be Washed in Black, tribute to Pearl Jam, celebrating 30 years of Pearl Jam's awesome music. And the tickets for that are up on eventbrite.com, and you can find the links for that on my Facebook as well. So
nice.
I thank you guys so much for everything you've done for our community during the lockdowns and everything else. And I hope we get to do more of these again. Cool,
Yes.
then I'll just make everybody come to my house because my internet's better.
Yes.
Great. Yes. Let's do it
Definitely.
again.
So
Perfect.
thank you guys so much. And see you soon.
Thank you,
Bye.
Brian. We'll see
Peace
you
out.
Friday night.
Yeah.
All right. Bye.
All right. So I
Awesome.
guess I'll take us out for the night then, my friends.
Yes, ma'am.
Super cool. I'm glad that he was able to connect again.
Oh, me too. Me too.
Go out and party with Brett Allen and the Northern Rebels and our friends Jacob Fano, and have a great time out there and a safe time out there for St. Patty's Day. Long extended weekend, everybody. Be safe. All right, I'll take us out. Here we go. Bye, everyone. We love you. We'll see you next week with our awesome guests from Walking Cloak
Walking.
Syndrome. Woo.